Hello and hi everyone. Today I will be presenting on a conceptual paper titled Exploring Teaching Anxiety in Pre-Service ESL Teachers Within the Malaysian Context. So I would like to introduce myself. My name is Azidatun-Noor Saidin and my partner Fazila Chapfar, and we are from Faculty of Education, Humanities and Arts, Universiti Polytech Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. So these are the table of contents. We will look first at the introduction, after that literature review, methodology, and the last one, conclusion. First, let us begin with the introduction of this paper. As mentioned by Novitasari and Mutafi'ah 2022, the teaching practicum stands as a crucial program within the education department designed to prepare its students for future educator roles, specifically tailored for final year students of the program. So this practicum serves a significant purpose in shaping the skills and capabilities of inspiring teachers. Jawamara and Lisayani 2021 mentioned that throughout the teaching practicum, the pre-service teachers will experience instructing real students in genuine classroom scenarios, each with unique characteristics and personalities. So due to high English proficiency requirement and minimal teaching skills, it is undeniably that this stage possesses a significant challenge for pre-service teachers, and this challenge often leads to anxiety impeding their ability to deliver a successful teaching performance. However, Horwitz suggests that foreign language teachers often face anxiety in classroom because they are learners of the language itself. However, Aiden 2016 pointed out that anxiety experienced in a learning environment may be or necessarily not necessarily mirror the anxiety felt in the teaching environment. So Horwitz in 1996 stated that even if this anxiety had no impact on the effectiveness of language instruction, it would seem to be a substantial determinant to mental well-being and job satisfaction of foreign language teachers. While these complex psychology factors still happens to experienced teachers, seasoned teachers, so let alone the pre-service teachers with minimal formal classroom experience. Thus, this conceptual paper aims to examine the factors contributing to teaching anxiety among ESL pre-service teachers of primary and secondary schools in Malaysia. Now let's move on to literature review. In this literature review, I will review three components here, which is anxiety, foreign language teaching anxiety, FLTA, and also causes and effects of teaching anxiety. In Anxiety, Crescent 1989 emphasized that the success of foreign and second language acquisition is closely linked to learners with high motivation, self assurance, and low anxiety levels. To put it differently, individuals characterized by low motivation, low self esteem, and increased anxiety quickly experience the effective filter that acts as a cognitive hurdle, obstructing the effective utilization of comprehensible input for language acquisition. So there are several researchers have defined the definition of anxiety. I would like to mention Rappi and Hamburg 1997. They proposed that the anxiety arises from the interplay of three systems, which is the first one, the cognitive processing system, involve thoughts that emerge when encountering unfamiliar or imperfect situation. The second one, the psychological system, encompass bodily changes often linked to anxiety, such as increased heart rate or breathing difficulties. And the last one, the behavioral system, derives the tendency to evade or avoid anxiety provoking scenarios. So Scoville, 1987, characterized anxiety as a state of apprehension or a vague fear triggered by specific situation, and Spielberger 1983 defines anxiety as subjective feelings of tension, apprehension, nervousness, and worry associated with an arousal of the autonomic nervous system. So there are several other definition related to anxiety and language learning. Is that tension and apprehension are particularly notable in second language context, encompassing the various language skills such as speaking, listening, reading, and also writing. This one has been mentioned by Wu 2010. Next, let us look at the foreign language teaching anxiety, or FLTA. Foreign language teaching anxiety has garnered significant attention as multifaceted, construct within the realms of teachers and foreign language teaching learning anxiety. It is recognized as dynamic concept positioned at intersection of educators' anxieties and the anxieties inherent in foreign language learning. This has been mentioned by Merck 2010 and also 2011. Mercer 2018 teaching mentioned that teaching anxiety in language educators is multifaceted emotional phenomenon, possibly originating from lower self-confidence in language abilities and foreign language anxiety, particularly in case of non-native teachers. So this definition is in line with Tufaksi Khan 2018, who thoroughly defines FLTA as encapsulating the sense of incompetency in teaching, practicing foreign language skills, and delivering language instruction to actual students in authentic teaching environment. However, Saidin 2016 opposed the idea and broadens his perspective by asserting that FLTA extends beyond situational anxiety. It is encapsulating a wide array of personal, perceptual, motivational, and also technical consideration. So there are several. The next one we will move on to causes and effects of teaching anxiety. There are several factors contributing to anxiety among these pre-service ESL teachers. Kin and Kim 2004 shed light on the origins of foreign language teaching anxiety. They emphasize that FLTA is not solely born from limited language proficiency. It is a complex interplay of factors. So these include mentor evaluation, teachers' intricate challenges in managing the classroom, and adding to this narrative, IPAC 2006 and 2016 contributes a unique perspective. He underscored that FLTA is fueled by fear of making mistakes and struggle with language proficiency related errors. So this element forms significant triggers within the realm of teaching anxiety. And these complex psychological factors has contributed to several effects on teachers and students. By Sari and Anwar 2021, they shed light on how teaching anxiety spawns concerns about meeting the expectations of mentor, teachers, and students, resulting in heavy burdens and dearth of skills, ultimately fostering nervousness during classroom instructions. Meanwhile, Kani and Mirzai's 2015 mentioned that reveals that the contextual variables can induce stresses and negative emotions in teacher and causes teacher burnout. So the anxiety experienced by teachers has a significant impact on their presence in the classroom and teaching effectiveness. For example, anxiety can markedly influence a teacher's professional practices, personality, and students' capacity to acquire a second language. And this has been mentioned by Ganun and Daris, 2023. So next, we will move on to methodology. In this conceptual paper, um, um, quantitative method will be employed, and the paper conceptual paper seeks to answer the research question: what factors contribute to the teaching anxiety among ESL practicum teachers in Malaysia? So this study involved ESL pre-service teachers who are undergoing teaching practicum at public schools in Malaysia, and this study will employ quantitative methods using FLTA scale to measure teaching anxiety. The scale included 27 statements out of five factor solution, as stated in this table. There are self-perception of language proficiency, and it has 12 statements. Teaching and inexperience, 5 statements. Lack of students' interest, 4 statements. Fear of negative evaluation, 3 statements. And the last one, difficulties with time management, 3 statements. Descriptive statistic including frequency, percentage, distributions, and mean will analyze the data. However, by the way, this scale was adapted from Aidin and Ustub 2020, and this scale has been proven its validity and reliability based on their research conducted in 2020. As a conclusion, the study expects to identify factors in contributing the teaching anxiety concerns among ESL pre-service teachers in Malaysia who undergo teaching practicum in Malaysian public schools. The study expects to identify these factors include pre-service teachers' self-perceptions of foreign language proficiency, leading inexperience, lack of students' interest in their classes, fear of negative evaluation by mentors and students, and difficulties with time management. These findings will offer a comprehensive understanding of the multifaceted origins of teaching anxiety. So the result of the study can contribute to sequel study investigating the possible strategies and methods to cope with teaching anxiety. So these are the references that I use in this presentation. With that, thank you so much. If you have any questions regarding this presentation, you may email me to azidatun@uptm.edu.my. With that, thank you so much, everyone. Have a nice day.